So this is Pturtle. Wow.
Yeah, he has been more active. The only thing that I worry about,
hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter.
He has to work harder than the other guy.
We fought twice last night. Two great fights. Both will be chopped and screwed and thrown in this one video. And there's not much more I can say other than he's a hell of a fighter.
Sometimes a guy
one thing I found out though in this game is that whoever has the best plan B will always win. If your plan B can beat their plan A, 9 times out of 10 they don't have a plan B, and if they do, their plan B is the same as yours, except now they can't implement it because yours is working so well. For example, I tried boxing with him. I box with everybody. I honestly believe I am one of the best, maybe the best boxer, pure boxer in the game. This was a very humbling experience because Pturtle was out to prove me wrong, and he was doing just that. I feel as though if I moved laterally, the fight would have been simple, which is what, you know, Keaton Jacobs did, but he also made it a close fight then too. So I went old school. I played to his strength and tried to just break him down. Old school, like in round 4, for example, against guys like Chill Status. Shout out to Chill Status. He's a pressure fighter. He wants you on the ropes. I used to start the fight. I used to get back on the ropes and do exactly what he wanted me to do. And when he got beat up while I was on the ropes, it left him with a question. What the hell am I gonna do now? I'm losing, and he's where I want him. It's obvious Pturtle is comfortable boxing. He's probably even more comfortable when people were chasing him. So I'm gonna do just that, because if I beat him while chasing him, what is he gonna do? Chase me? Nah. How could he when I'm already initiating? It's impossible to turn the tides at that point, and that's more of the psychology. Pturtle's a hell of a player. He was out timing me, he was outlanding me, he was outboxing me on the outside. Luckily for me, I have a plan. I still pick my shots better. I'm still gonna pick my shots in between his combinations to the body appropriately, and I'm still gonna wear him down. And that's the plan. Right here, watch what happens. Notice he gets hit in the body. He doesn't stop to recuperate. He was hit in the body after punching. He threw a punch. Then he sidestepped. He never allowed himself a chance to recuperate. You have to stop and let your bar refill. Notice my bar. I always stop after a combo and let it refill. I will not take the risk of getting flashed. I do my work, I step out, let it refill. These are aspects of the game that you have to master. The fact that he didn't is what won me these 2 fights we had. Spoiler. I guess I can't say spoiler alert now, huh? No, I'm pretty sure you guys already knew. He steps a lot, like a lot. It's hard to get close to this guy. He steps a lot. I'm rocked here, but this is actually a good thing. This is actually a good thing. The objective here is to hit his stamina. Every time I'm rocked, he goes nuts and drains it. So he's doing me a favor. So being hurt is actually a good thing against him. At least because my plan is to wear him down. Real good boxing going on. I'm actually proud of myself right here. I'm able to box soundly coming in now because now he's respectful. You guys should have seen the first 3 rounds. Just a brilliant display by him. We split him. I won 1, he won 2. But he was putting in the work. Look at him. He's got some skills, man. He got the steps and everything, but I have a plan. Just watch my body work. Every time he misses, where am I going? Every time he punches, where am I going? As I stated before, if your bar is not full, body shots will equal you throwing another punch. So if you throw 1 punch and then get hit in the body on top of that without a full bar, that's like throwing 2 punches. If you throw 1 punch and I hit you in your body 10 times without letting your bar refill, that is the equivalent of throwing 11 punches. Pick your shots. Every time he throws, watch where I go. His bar is not going to refill. He was hitting the body. Now he's stepping on top of it, so he's not allowing himself a chance to refill. So I know for a fact right here he's still not filled all the way, that he's still stepping. He's still stepping. He just threw a punch. Now he's refilled. Too much break in the action.
Huge left hand from Winky. At the halfway point of round 7.
Still pressuring, still moving in. I'm allowed to get reckless now because I see his stamina dropping. I see his stance going. Every time he drops his hand and does a side step, I see a little zombie in him. Look at him. Look at him. He threw 3 punches, went straight to the body. Straight to the body. He's not refilled yet. He's stepping. He keeps stepping. He's not refilled. He's just doing uppercuts. Still not refilling. He's not allowing himself to refill. This is all stuff you have to look at when playing the game and take advantage of it. This is torture on his stamina. Just torture on it. Watch how he's walking. He's zombie walking. Torture on his stamina. Doesn't matter what fighter you have. A good plan will always beat you. Always beat you. I acknowledge the fact that he's a great boxer, so I'm not going to box with him. I'm going to break him down. That's the objective right now. I'm seeing every time he drops his hands, I can see he's zombie walking. So now I have no fear of his counters or anything now, because you can't hurt me when your stamina is that low. I feel like you have no pop in your punches at all now. So I'm just going to continue trying to walk you down. The 1-2s are working. Look at that. Look how slow he's punching now. And he's trying to punch with no stamina. Look at this. No stamina. He's trying to fight back. He's trying to step with no stamina. That is dangerous. That is why he's hurt now. You clearly saw he had no stamina. He punched. He got hit in the stomach. He was zapped. And he continued to step and punch. That's a no-no. If you have no stamina, do not step. Just hold your block up. Let it refill. The block will auto-block for you. The rest of this particular fight is history. Excellent boxer. Pturtle is amazing. But he was broken down. He didn't seem to understand the mechanics. Or at least maybe he did, but I was able to, implement my game. My entire last video was dedicated to this right here, breaking down your opponent. I'm not going to try and box with this guy. I acknowledge his skill.
Not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
For those wondering what the brown and tan is about, Winky Wright versus Sam Salomon. Go watch it.
Putting his punches together, good combination by Winky Wright. Scored well with that straight left.
And here he goes again. He's throwing a lot of punches. Now my objective right now isn't to really throw too much until I know for sure he's going to get hurt. I saw a slow step right there. He stepped extremely slow, so I knew his stamina was out again. You can tell by his steps. The fact that he steps so much is actually his weakness. He's allowing me to see that his stamina is low because he steps so much. If he'd sit still for a lot, every now and then, I wouldn't know how low he is exactly. The rest is history.
He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
As I stated before, his plan B might have been the same as mine to pressure me. But once his plan A was ruined by him getting hurt, why exactly, how smart would it be to try and brawl then? So he had to stick to his plan A.
It's over. This fight is over. Winky Wright's gunned down yet another opponent.
Yes, sir. Alright, so as you may or may not have noticed, I sound sleepy as hell on the first half of that video. And yeah, as you may or may not know, I have a fight coming up on the 22nd, so I'm on these crazy sleeping pills to get some rest. And I've been going through acupuncture therapy and all that good stuff. So I've been out of it. So I'm awake now and decided to record the second half of this. Just completely chopped the fight in half. The argument after the first fight was that Jermaine Taylor's stamina wasn't at the par. Anybody who fights me would tell you, for some reason their dude is out of stamina and they're not used to that. And I explained this already in a previous video, how to manipulate the guy's stamina, how to break him down. And that's just something I do. That's just something I've been really, good at lately. And it's just something I do. So it's going to be no different here with Pavlik. I feel as though I now know Pturtle's style. Pavlik's a little slower though, but he's got more range. So I felt like I could outbox him because he's slower. And sure enough, Pturtle did it again. I won the first round, and then he won like round 2, 3, and 4, I think, just by putting in that work. Actually, no. He round 2 and 3. I think I won 4 and 5, and then he started to take away in the 5th or something like that. I forget. But here we go, the 5th round. At this point, I'm already employing the strategy. As you can see, I'm going to the body as soon as I can. Keegan used winky against Pturtle's Pavlik, and he decided to scale the ring. He thought that it would be a wiser idea to stay away and box on the outside from the bigger, stronger Kelly Pavlik. Me personally, I think it's a wiser idea to break the bigger guy down. Yeah, it's just, I just felt like it worked perfect in the first fight. I felt like Pturtle didn't understand the stamina thing yet, so I feel it was still working. Like situations like these where I'm rocked happen a lot against in this fight. And they, as you notice, as soon as I get out, I jump on them. They are to my advantage. When I get rocked, he's not landing anything. He's not scoring any points while I'm hurt. He's just tiring himself out. He's going crazy, and he's doing what I need him to do. He's getting tired, all that punching. So I'm not gonna complain. Still pressuring, still doing me, still doing the winky. And here he goes with the grab. That's when he finally fully recovered after the clinch. Overall, this was a crazy fight, man. This was a crazy fight. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, damn, I can't outbox this dude. He's slower. He used Kelly's range real good, but if you notice, he never stops fucking skipping. Fucking, he's just all over the place. Fucking, he's a bunny, man. He's just bunny hopping. I'm talking old school Counter-Strike bunny hop, And he's just hard to hit. So, like I said, a little pressure goes a long way, especially when you know how to apply it. I botched the body shot right there, but it's all good. I'll go back down. Oh, look at that. You see that? Oh, I see a little zombie walk going on. 6 rounds in, he breaking down. I see it. And this is, like I said, I keep stressing it, man. It just goes back to what I've been talking about the entire time. It's not a coincidence, dude. You don't beat top guys like this off of a hunch, you know, off of I don't know, off a rumor, I guess. You just don't. It's a fact, you know. That's how the stamina works. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how the stamina works. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to break these top guys down. Not a guy like Pturtle, you know. I've tested it with numerous people, you know, while sparring. We've literally sat there and just tried to test it. Throw a punch, the guy hit you twice, you know, we tested it. I know exactly how the stamina works. Rocked again. This is a good thing. This is a good thing because look at him. He's going nuts. He's going nuts, and I can just hop right back on him. I can just hop right back on him now. You know, he went crazy, and he this round he never got a chance to fully recover after this. You know, he went nuts, and I took the opportunity. You know, he gets tired, push him off me, stay on him.
Winky right unloads with a left hand.
You know, he's feeling the urgency to fight back, you know, whilst going backwards, and that's all well and good. But dude, it's just gonna take a toll on your stamina in the long run. You know, he said that he felt as though we should have did Winky because Winky has crazy stamina. You'll see, Winky's stamina got pretty low in this fight. I just mastered it very well because I know how to maintain it. I can have a low stamina and still fight crazy good. And your stamina can be higher than mine, and you'll still zombie walk, and I won't, even if your stamina is higher. I'm so certain that the zombie walk has more to do with body fatigue than it does with actual stamina.
10 seconds to go in the 7th.
I've seen guys with 80% zombie walking, you know. Good count at the end of that round. I gotta show some urgency now. Obviously, I'm losing. I'm 66 and 67 on the cards. Teddy Atlas is making me feel real confident with that statement, just enough to lose. I saw in that last round, I saw him, you know, I saw the zombie walking, so I figured my strategy was finally coming into fruition. So it didn't really bother me. I'm feeling urgency, as in I need to pick it up, but not too much because I feel like what I'm trying to do is working. I feel like he's going to slow down just enough before the 8th, which is the round we're in now, for me to take the 8th, 9th, and 10th, and that's exactly what happened. He slowed down just enough for me to outspeed him. But he's still a good boxer, and he's still dangerous because he's so good at boxing. But, you know, just keep the pressure going, keep him going back. Don't let Kelly Pavlik's pleat feint. What the hell? Did I say pleat feint? Don't let his feet plant. Jesus. I would edit that out, but I can't wait to read the comments off of that shit. Don't let his feet plant because that's where his power is. And yeah. Pleat feint. Just whiffing. Look how he steps, man. He's just always backstepping. I really just cannot really get in good enough range. So it's all about timing. And luckily, I have pretty damn good timing. Look at that. He literally sidestepped and punched nothing. He's just waiting on me, trying to anticipate me. I'm still going to the body, block, and go right to the body. Block and go right to the body. And if he's trying to fight back, look how tired he is. Look how tired he is. Look how tired he is. Look at that. That's from the body attack. That's because he threw punches, and I zapped it a little more with the body attack, and then he never allowed it to, you know, to reset. And he's zombie walking now. I had a good round last round, so I feel like everything's going into play. You know, I realized that he was winning, going into the 8th by 1 point. I would have liked to, you know, be in a comfortable lead at that point, but that's impossible. You can't really, unless you're, you know, glitching, or unless you got like Jesus Christ playing the game for you. You can't really be certain that you're gonna be the guy of this caliber on the cards going into that round.
And there he counters back against his opponent.
And he's zombie walking, man. He's hurt. Look at him. And I think at this point, Pturtle was just confused. He was like, why the hell am I so tired? And as a result, he's doing a lot of crazy stuff. You know, he's showing his desperation. He's throwing desperation punches, all that good stuff. I don't think he understood why he was so tired. But I get that a lot. I mean, everybody I fight, they always say, what the hell, why was I so tired, you know? And like I said, it's not a coincidence, man. It's you know, a good body attack. Good body attack. This is not a random one, you know, not just a stubborn one where you just do it out of spite. You have to have a purpose behind your body attack. And I refuse to go to your body unless I know your stamina bar isn't filled. And that's what I'm doing. This is a close fight, man. This is a close fight. He was outboxing me, you know, with Kelly early in the fight, which you didn't see, but believe me, he was outboxing me. The scorecard isn't lying.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
You know, so I just turn the pressure up. Yes, Kelly's bigger. Yes, Kelly's stronger. Yes, he hits harder. All that good stuff. But I mean, I walk Hagler's down. I walk Robinson's down. I walk Andre Bishop's down with Winky. Not because Winky's some type of god, but I just simply understand how the stamina works and how to break people down. And I feel as though nobody realizes that yet. So I might as well take it to full advantage while I can. This was a crazy fight. I wouldn't have won boxing, even if I tried to use lateral movement and, you know, dance around the outside. I feel as though he would have beaten me. He used Kelly's range really well, really well. It worked for Keegan. It wouldn't have worked for me. As you see, Kelly's exhausted now. Exhausted, just exhausted. Winky's still going strong. Winky's got pretty low stamina too, but you notice he's not zombie walking, and that's because I refrained from getting hit too hard, too many times. Also, I'm only doing 2 punches at a time, maybe 3 sometimes, as opposed to 4, to make sure my stamina bar doesn't go crazy. You know, being real calculative.
A well-placed left hand up top.
You know, still continue to walk him down.
Putting forth a great combination.
And it's all about. I'm thinking it's gonna work eventually, but now it's the last round. We got, you know, 50 seconds left. It's like, yeah, it's pointless now. But I feel as though I won the last 2 rounds, so at least I know I got the decision. But I would have liked to have knocked him down or knocked him out at least. But ultimately the results are what I was hoping they'd be. You know, I backed Pavlik up, made him respect me, and I didn't have to lose the boxing match. I saved face right there. I saw how good his boxing was, and I said, you know, screw it.
That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
And boom, 1 second left, he goes down. Broke him down, man. Broke him down. 1 second left. He just couldn't take it. Too much pressure. A good body attack goes a long way. A good, let me rephrase that. A good stamina attack goes a long way. A long way. Shout out to Pturtle. Good fights. And let's get the show on the road, man. Let's get some fights in. I would like to get some fights in with Ruff, with Resnick, you know, some other good guys. I think what won me to fight was my ability to change gears. I'm not just a boxer, I can pressure as well. And I know what styles give me the most trouble, and Pturtle fights a lot like me, so I knew if I switched to a style that gives me trouble, it would definitely give him trouble. So that's what happened.